We've got a big week for Path of Exile 2 news right now. Gamescom starts tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow. Now, we are going to get a little reveal at Gamescom tomorrow. I believe it starts at 1 p.m. my time. Yeah. 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Now it's D, so I don't know what Dick is. The Pacific Dick Time. I don't know what that means. Honestly, I don't know why they change the time zone letters every year. It's confusing. But basically, Gamescom's tomorrow, if you didn't know, and it's, I think, Tuesday through Friday, right? But not only are we going to get a full-on live stream Thursday at 2:30 Central Time, then they're also going to have Q&A with Jonathan and Ziggy, and then the ExileCon qualifier. So, if you haven't been keeping up with the news, big week. Now, keep in mind, it's been, what, 3 months already since 0.5 came out? Let me fact check that. Yeah, May 29th. So, just about 3 months. This week will be 3 months, okay? So, originally, I also want to show you something that somebody took at Gamescom. It's a photo. We'll get to that in a second. Originally, they did want to do updates every 3 months for Path of Exile 2 until 1.0 launched. And then they realized they couldn't really keep up. They wanted to add a little bit more content. So then it turned into 4 months. And as you know, sometimes we get 5, almost 6 months with stuff dropping. But a lot of people are like, oh, it's just going to be economy reset. Maybe like one of the missing ascendancies. I think we're going to get a little more than that. I think there's going to be a little bit more to chew on here. The good news is we're definitely going to get a trailer for 0.5.5 tomorrow. And if it's not, it's going to be a trailer for 1.0. It's going to be hard to tell. They could do both at the same time. We don't know. But somebody took a photo of Gamescom. I don't know what you think, Kingdom. It's people and a floor. Community camp for gamers. Why the fuck is this person wearing a mask? COVID ended 6 years ago. But if you look at this, oh, who's that big boy? Is that just a long dagger? Or is that a goddamn sword? I think it's a sword. And I think that's a gladiator. Or it's a duelist. I don't know. But this is hanging up at Gamescom right now for, I guess, staff that are working the event. I don't think it's open to the public yet. But Hall 6.1 BO31, that's where their booth is. Now, I know that they're going to talk about 1.0. They have to. It's Gamescom. They're going to hype up 1.0. They're going to try to get eyes on it, get people playing it. It's going to launch in December, most likely. We've got ExileCon. I don't remember if it's the end of October or November. But I guarantee you they have probably, for people in attendance, a playable demo of Path of Exile 2 with swords. I can only imagine that. I don't think we're going to get swords in 0.5.5. I think we're going to get maybe like the missing Ranger Ascendancy, or what was the other one that's missing? Missing any of the other ones? We got the Monk. We got the... Honestly, I can't remember right now. It's been a minute since I played. I can't think if we're missing any. Anyway, but I have a feeling that this just means there'll be a playable demo at their booth, and you can try out swords. I think that's what's gonna be going on here. But I do have high hopes for 0.5.5 since, like I said, they have talked about, at the beginning, their goal was every 3 months drop content. So it's obviously going to be like a fresh league, rebalancing. Obviously, there's going to be some sort of mechanic. It's probably not going to be anything like super crazy, but like just throwing in Blight, even if we get Blight without the endgame portion of it, and it's just like a mechanic for now to test the waters or something. I don't know. I just think it's going to be a little bit more than we think. If this is, because Diablo 4, was it November, December when they had that game show? And they were like, they dropped the Paladin trailer, and they were like, hey, pre-order now. You can play the Paladin right now. What if... Now, obviously, this game's going to go free to play when it comes to 1.0. So they couldn't do like, hey, pre-order. But what they could do, if... We know that all the classes have been like, they showed on their channel like up to like 2 years ago, like the Templar, I think Shadow. Like we know they're obviously close to being done. I can't see Swords being more complicated than like Druid with all the forms and stuff. And I think that maybe, if anything, just throwing it out there, maybe they have a playable demo of Swords, and in their reveal or Thursday for like the big reveal, whatever they're doing, they could be like, hey, if you buy, they have like a sword themed supporter pack. If you buy the lowest, the $30 supporter pack, you can play Duelist right now, or you can play Swords right now. Not out of the realm of possibilities. Do I really think it's going to happen? No, I think they're going to save it for 1.0. I think they're going to save this as, hey, we're testing it. Let's get some feedback on Swords, see how how the people like it, and then really tweak it for 1.0. It's hard to say, but outside of that, I'm just going to keep yapping. We have a big reveal trailer coming tomorrow afternoon, and then we got the big reveal on Thursday. So look forward to it. Let me know what you think is going to happen. I think 0.5.5 is going to be bigger than we think. I think it's, like I said, it's been 3 months. So like the other thing is, they could drop it. What if they're like, hey, it drops tomorrow? Like on Thursday on the reveal, like, hey, you can play it tomorrow. Like they could just like drop it right on us. Or usually when they do a reveal, it's like 10 days after, but since it'll be on a Thursday, it would have to be 8 days after on the next Friday, and then they launch that league. That's probably what's going to happen. But you never know. Because if you think about it, if this game's going to drop late November, early December, I can't see them pushing it back again. December is going to be 2 years. I don't see them pushing it back. If they wait till end of September to push out 0.5.5, you only got 2.5 months until full launch. That's not a lot of time. Obviously, they've been working towards 1.0, but I think, if they dropped it now, it would be like 3 months and a week, 3 months and 2 weeks until 1.0 came out. So I kind of feel like they're going to drop news that 0.5.5 is going to launch either right there after they're done their reveal, or the next day, like this Friday. I don't know. I just think that them waiting another month would be 4 months for 0.5.5, which would literally be how much time they take to get a whole new league out. So I think we can expect some big things. Anyway, those are my thoughts. I'll be making videos on the news, and subscribe, come back, do the next one.